Hello again, friends. I'm Angela with Changes Recovery Services. I've been doing a series about people, places, and things, and the last posting that I did was about people. And this one is, of course, the middle of those three, and it's places. And anybody that has done anything of any type of recovery, and it doesn't just have to be about addiction, it can be any type of a recovery where you're trying to do some type of a reset in your life. When you're talking about recovery and trying to reach a betterment in your life, when we talk about people, places, and things, places, when you're talking about that, places literally can be the blessing or the bane of your life. And what I mean by that is places are the place where you hang out can be a very big predictor of your success or failure, just like the people that you hang out with or the things that you do. If you're hanging out in a bar, it's a pretty good chance, if you're an alcoholic, that sooner or later you're going to pick up a drink. I have known people over the years that claimed to be able to stay sober despite being in recovery and still went to bars regularly. I have my doubts. I still don't know why somebody would put themselves through that when there are so much more healthy places that they could hang out in. And therein lies the issue about places. Where you would hang out instead would be so much of a blessing to your life and a blessing to your soul. And if you've watched me on this channel very often, you've watched me talk a lot about holistic issues and how I am a firm believer that we are just basic on almost a cellular level connected to our surroundings. We're connected to the environment, to our atmosphere. And it stands to reason, if our atmosphere is not particularly healthy, then we're probably not going to be particularly healthy. Now, if we flip that switch and we begin to connect more with nature and positive places, then it also stands to reason that we will more than likely see more positive responses with our physical health, with our psychological health, with our mental health, and then, of course, with our recovery. So my challenge to you would be the places that you've been hanging out in the past. Try to think of some more positive places, or pick one positive place and start making a regular connection to that place and see if you don't have better responses in your life, if you don't feel better, if you don't look better. Now that may be subjective, but if your life doesn't respond better on a physical level, on a psychological level, on a mental level, all those triangular levels, physical, mental, and spiritual. If you don't see a difference, then what do you have to lose? Is kind of the basis that we kind of are working from where places are concerned. That's kind of where we kind of are at our starting point, where people, places, and things are. When you're starting almost from a ground zero, you have almost nowhere to go but up. And when we're hanging out at bad places or places that are not producing particularly healthy results, then the challenge is pick something that's positive. And give it a shot, a hobby, and something that you've always maybe thought about, somebody that you've admired, and give that a shot. What do you have to lose? And after 30 days, 60 days, reevaluate and see if the results are inspiring, or positive, and see if you've moved the needle, so to speak. And if you haven't, then again, what have you lost in the scheme of life? So I'm Angela Bozarth. I'm wishing you all the best with this, the rest of your day, week, month, and life. I'll see you next time.